Thanks to the Steelers being the last of the undefeated teams, Mike Tomlin received the most votes from NFL.com to win Coach of the Year. The 8-0 start is also the best start of any season for the Steelers. So, Shannon, do you agree that Tomlin is Coach of the Year so far?
As of right now, yes, Skip. 8-0 this season, which that win on Sunday clinched 14 straight seasons in which he have a winning record. That's Marty Schottenheimer also started with that. But a very close second for me, Skip, Sean McDermott up in Buffalo.
Really?
I like the job that he's doing. He has them playing extremely well. So right now, Mike Tomlin, Sean McDermott for me.
I love Mike Tomlin, but he does have that defense, and he does have his quarterback back. And by the way, they almost lost to Garrett Gilbert on Sunday at Jerry World.
They were looking past.
I like the team that is on Sean McDermott's tail right now. I like Brian Flores, the job that he has done. How do you pull off that? He's got the #1 scoring defense out of nowhere. And then the move to Tua, I thought would be a disaster, and so far, so great.
But I know another guy, Skip, that they might be in play too. Cliff Kingsbury. He messed around and win the NFC West. He's one game back. Probably should have won on Sunday. He's going to get some play. But I like Mike Tomlin. Skip, I mean, look, I understand you got Ben, but Ben is coming off of major elbow surgery. And we thought they would be good. I don't think anybody thought they would be 8-0 at this time, and at this point, and especially being in front of Baltimore.
Yep. You know what? Mike Tomlin is so great to me. He's become an institution, and it's almost Belichickian, where you say, he's too good to win Coach of the Year. That always goes to the up-and-comer, Brian Flores.
What about Andy? Okay, Andy ain't going to be able to get no vote for Coach of the Year?
Who's Andy?
And you know Big Red.
Huh?
Oh, Big Red out there at KC.
Yeah? Well, he's got the greatest quarterback who ever played.
Hold on. Coach Belichick has won that award, and he had Tom Brady.
Didn't he just win it one time?
Yeah, that's one too many. You can't have to go. You tell me if you got to go, you shouldn't win Coach of the Year. But okay, I'll take Mike Tomlin, because I think 8-0 is pretty impressive with that team.
Yeah, well, when you're undefeated right now, it's saying something about the team and their potential. We do want to thank all the veterans out there again, and all the men and women who are serving our country today. We appreciate everything you do. We'll be back tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. The Herd is on right now. Happy Veterans Day. Have a good day, guys. Orlando Scandrick is still with us this morning. Orlando, do you agree that the Saints showed us the blueprint to stopping Tom Brady?
I wouldn't say the blueprint. I would say the Saints, they're really, really familiar with Tampa Bay, or as Skip calls them, Tampa Bay. And the Saints have a quarterback that loves to throw on time, and the Bucs defense is, you want to show us all these multiple fronts, you want to give us all these crazy exotic blitzes. Drew Brees is just going to hit the hots. And then when you want to try and play coverage, and, you know, I'm going to find the soft spots in the zone. And then from the Saints defensively, Marshawn Lynch plays Mike Evans as well as anyone in the league.
Marshawn Lattimore.
Marshawn Lattimore plays Mike Evans really, really well, and it allows them to have the flexibility to roll coverages to the Saints' other weapon. To the Bucs' other weapons.
Yeah, look, Skip, this is not a blueprint. The blueprint's always been out there, and that's with any quarterback. Put pressure on him. The Saints just have the unique ability. If you look at when they played Denver, what could Denver do? Denver could apply pressure with their front four. Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, Malik Jackson, and Derek Wolfe, and then you had the no-fly zone. Chris Harris Jr., Aqib Talib, Bradley Roby. Skip, everybody doesn't have that, though. No. So who else can put pressure with their front four and then go man-to-man with Jack Rabbit, Janoris Jenkins, and Marshawn Lattimore? Who else can do that in the AFC, in the NFC? Maybe the Rams can put pressure with their front four with Aaron Donald, Brockers, Floyd, and Kaiser, some of those other guys, and rely on Ramsey on the back, Ramsey and a couple of guys on the back end. But not everybody has that ability.
Yeah, but that's not where that game got out of control. You know, I know you all want to say, or everybody wants to say, put it on Brady, but the defense in Tampa Bay, if you give anybody a 3-score lead, it's going to be hard for a quarterback. Now Tom's got to be perfect.
Hold on, time out. If I'm not mistaken, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers got the ball first. So what did they do?
They went 3 and out.
Okay. So New Orleans gets the ball, goes down the field, goes 7-0. They kick the ball off to Tampa. Okay, what did Brady and the Bucs offense do?
3 and out. But
okay, hold on just a second. One more time.
He winds up throwing a bomb to Antonio out of his end zone under duress.
Okay. So now this is what we do. So we get the ball back again. They go down the field and score. It's 21-0. They kick the ball out to Tampa. What did Brady do? So to say that Tampa's defense, you know, it's not like basketball, make it, take it. You know, you get an opportunity to score too.
But you played in this league, and you understand when you have to, if you're a rusher or you're a defensive player and you know it's pass coming every time, pass rusher just pass. The DBs is not, you're not worrying about crack replacing. You're not worrying about there's no screen game now. You know they got to push the ball downfield. There's no run game. And I mean, if you watch Tom over the years, if you watched him when he was most successful in New England, you know it was play action. It was balance. They might not have had 1,000-yard, 1,500-yard rushers, but it's been balance. And Tom's never had that huge arm where he just bombs away.
But that's what I've been trying to tell people, and Bruce Arians is going to have to come to this realization. The offense that you want to run is really not conducive for Tom. You saw that offense they were trying to push the ball down the field. That's why that game got out of hand, because they couldn't run the football and BA wanted to throw the ball down the field. You better take those flats. You better take that check down to that intermediate stuff, because that's not what Tom is good at. Tom is not Jameis. He convinced Jameis to throw the ball. That's why Jameis had a lot of turnovers. You see what Tom did when Tom tried to push the ball down the field? He had 3 turnovers. You better let him run his offense, BA, because prior to Sunday, he was doing what he did. Check down, little screens, flare, plus they were running the ball with Roe Jones. And now all of a sudden they got completely away from that. And like you said, if I know ain't no threat of no run because you only ran the ball 4 times, I ain't even thinking about the run. You don't even have a running back in there for all I care. I'm coming to hunt you.
Yes.
So I respect what David Carr writes on NFL.com. But, David, the blueprint has been out there on Tom Brady for 13 years, because the first time I saw this blueprint in action was the 2007 season Super Bowl in Phoenix. And Michael Strahan and company came after Tom Brady hellaciously with 4 men.
Right.
Just 4. OC and Tuck and who else?
Chris Canty.
Chris Canty. And it was hell to pay for Tom Brady all day, even though he finally pulled off what should have been a game-winning drive. They did go up 14-10 with 2 minutes to go. And then, as usual, Belichick's defense spit the bit. And here came Eli, 83 yards and 13 plays. And we know the rest of that story. But what happened on Sunday night was, with 4 rushers, and it wasn't Cam Jordan, because he registered he had 1 hit. He had 1 hit, and it opened the game. And you could argue it was the hit, because he hit Tom Brady literally right in the mouth. It was not called, but he just slapped him right upside the head, and it shook Tom up. And Tom threw a wobbly duck out to the right flat, and then here we went. And then all of a sudden, David Onyemata is just blowing up the interior of the pass blocking, because Ali Marpet was out for the Bucs. And I think he is their best pass blocker at left guard. So he's out, and it's like losing Zach Martin for the Dallas Cowboys. And then here comes Trey Hendrickson off the edge, and they can't block him. And Tom is under fire, under siege, 56% of his snaps. What's going to happen? He's never been mobile. He's 43 years of age.
No.
What's going to happen? Bad things. And then finally, what if you're 6-2 and you have 2 guys who made the Pro Bowl last year, and you have the GOAT tight end and Rob Gronkowski, and on the fly you throw into the mix Antonio Brown after 2 practices, and you play him 39 snaps in the game? What do you think is going to happen if all of a sudden Tom Brady has about a second less to throw and a second less to process? Should I throw it there, or there, right? You have 4 great options. Chaos is going to result, and it did. And they scored 3 points. So I can't say, the blueprint has always been out there. This is how you do it. Now, again, to Orlando's point, you better have Marshawn on Mike Evans, right? Because most teams don't have that.
Exactly. But, Skip, the thing that slows down a pass rush is being able to run the football. You got to make them think about something. Well, you got to hold in there because they might run the ball. If you just screaming upfield and I run a draw, now I'm getting 10, 15 yards. That'll slow your butt down. But for whatever reason, they decided in this game, we're just going to abandon the run, and we're just going to no.
Okay, well, what they abandoned was playing defense.